Zillow recently announced that they're no longer buying homes. I'm outside a Zillow home that a client that's moving out of state is interested in. And this is very important to think about. I want you to think about three things. Number one is Zillow, their business model was to buy the house, do a few fixes and a few changes, and basically flip it, do a light flip though, so not a total rehab, a light flip, and put it back on the market for more. But they were overpaying for many of these homes and trying to sell them a few months later and sometimes a few weeks later at a higher price. So that is a flipping model that for investors, you buy low and sell high. That model did not work. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that the whole real estate market is beginning to turn. That real estate model doesn't work, especially if you saw in my last video, we're talking about prices will increase, but they're not expected to increase in the double digits, especially going into 2022 with rising interest rates. The other thing I want you to think about is the inventory may increase. Zillow has thousands of homes across the country that they're trying to get rid of. The first thing that they are going to try to do is sell them to investors. Investors may buy the majority of these Zillow homes, but they usually want to rent them out. And if some of the subdivisions don't allow for renting or have rental restrictions, they may have these homes on the market that might be an opportunity for you. It is very easy for you to find out through the tax records or through the deed records in your state or in your county what Zillow paid for the house. And then you want to strategically make an offer on that house. And then lastly, you really want to pay attention to what's happening in real estate, because maybe this is indicative of some kind of change in the real estate market. Let's pay attention to what other iBuyers do, like Open Door, OfferPad, Redfin. Are they going to start pulling back as well in buying? But remember, they're investors. They're not home buyers. They're not buying for the purpose of living in the property and holding it long term. They're buying it and then they're selling it very quickly thereafter. So I hope this was helpful.